Welcome back, Indie Game Fanatics, to another Caribbean live stream, Caribbean Legend. I am excited about this one. So with your guys' suggestion, we are restarting my playthrough of Caribbean Legend. We are jumping onto the 1.6 beta. And I'm going to stick to the story mode. I want to re-experience the start of the game with the major changes that have happened here. See if I can do better about it and actually stick with it past when we leave the initial islands. Unfortunately, last time we broke it. I was doing classic mode. I've gone to exploration mode to give myself more time with quests and stuff. At least that's what it says it does. We'll see. Also, I am changing my character background to accountant. I don't know if this change is needed or not, because the skills themselves have gone through a major change. So I don't know if the accountant, if those skills that were tied to the accountant background previously, if I need to have the accountant background to still get them. But I'm going to go with it anyways, just because it gives us more starting money, enhanced trading and treasure hunting, more ability to deceive city guards and enemies at sea, which is stuff that we were having issues with in our last playthrough. So yeah. And goods in holder bearer safeguard from rats. The rats piss me off. I do not like the rats in the game. So yeah. That is what we are going to do. Before we jump into it, though, I want to bring up the beta itself and go over some of the changes here. They've got new modern 3D sound systems built into the engine. They fixed a lot of stuff. Reduced ship speeds without affecting combat dynamics. That's going to be interesting to see how that was done. Land combat speed normalized, now slightly less lethal for both sides. I assume that's more because of the major combat changes they've done. Apologies in advance if I have some issues with getting used to a new combat system. I was just starting to get used to the old one. Add additional stat bonuses for enemies based on difficulty. Bosses now actually feel like bosses. Ooh. Fixed non-functional perks and items. Beautiful. World map rebalance. Multiple squadrons chase the player less frequently. New icons are fine. Fixed crashes when attacking characters. Item overload no longer breaks movement animations. Perks interface no longer breaks when viewing officer abilities. Some of these I hadn't even experienced yet. But perks redistribution and pirates fixed. So a lot of this, like new quests are added, that kind of stuff. What I want to look into, what did they say they still need to fix? Character generator, proper auto configuration of stats and perks for officers, bosses, captains, and others. Boatswain perk tree still needs some love. All the bugs we find together over the next 3 weeks. So today, my experience, I will be letting the devs know how it goes for me. But let's see here. So there's a lot in this one. We got some ship models. We got ship interior changes. I'm not sure exactly what's changed about the cities. Instead of completely rebuilding, we took a different approach thanks to the hard work. Some cities have been incredibly transformed. Okay, high quality textures. A lot of quests available in free play or new events and new side quests. I like this. Items now have descriptors that provide bonuses and properties and stack with each other and with perks. 56 new perks added. New perk points awarded more frequently. All perks have different costs. You can unlock about half during a playthrough. Personal perks are divided into several archetypes: duelist, soldier, musketeer, and pirate. So that should be pretty interesting. The adventurer branch is dedicated to crafting, loot collection, and social life. The mastery branch for tuning your character to your favorite weapon. And more naval perks. They've been rebalanced and become more useful. This is a huge change. Also, combat as well. Attack speed, weapon type, perks, and amulets determine attack speed. Fending off a dozen enemies at once or more standing in a block against a duelist won't work. Finally, you need to use parries. Ugh. I don't want to have to parry attacks. That sounds painful. I'll get good at it. Block breaking. It now breaks from perks, heavy attacks, firearm shots, and backstabs. I like the idea that backstabs do, because it used to be like, even if you were like facing somebody's backside while they were fighting somebody else, your attacks would still get blocked if they had their guard up. Even if you were, 180 degrees behind their back, they'd still magically block you. So the fact that backstabs have an effect now is pretty cool. It allows for surrounding attacks. The victim receives strong stun. There are very few situations left in the game where opponents stand facing each other. An eternal block with 10% energy and pistols got a second life. Camera-based targeting, area damage. If enemies stand close together, you can hit them not only with group attacks. Study perks and weapons. Nothing stops you from creating a real AoE build. You can take out whole squads at once. Advanced attacks. High-level archetypes unlock advanced versions of heavy attacks, fast attacks, and group attacks. Very dangerous and spectacular attacks. That sounds like fun. Feint's been removed. 3 attacks added, 1 removed. Feint looked bad, played bad, and reduced duels to 1 button. Time slowdown hasn't been removed yet, but that's next. Oh, come on. At least, I know the time slowdown, it has a couple of steps to it. Leave the first step at least. Let me slow it down just a little bit. I'm old, okay? I can't think that fast. I'm just kidding. Eventually, I'll get better at it. Comes with practice. Now all our work in recent patches has come together into a new combat system as originally intended. Other mechanics. Escape on the world map. Previously, if an enemy caught you, there was no choice. You had to fight. Flee in naval mode, reload, or use exploits. 1.6, you can temporarily neutralize any pursuer. The chance depends on equipment, perks, and build, as well as the composition, size, cargo, and condition of your fleet. And luck. Where would we be without it? Gathering nearby fleets into battles. Major innovation for testing. Any encounter on the world map gathers not just your opponent, but all nearby fleets nearby. There could be some crazy battles. New boarding scenarios. The captain may surrender. The captain may take their own life, fighting the captain on the upper deck, or the crew may surrender their captain. So they might mutiny on the captain. Ability to pick up items when overloaded with penalties affects movement speed. So you can still pick up items even if your inventory's full. It just slows you down progressively. Destroying punitive fleets resets threat from a nation. What does this mean? Destroying punitive fleets resets threat. Guess we'll have to figure that out from gameplay. Or one of you guys can let me know. So yeah, either in the chat or in the comment section, let me know what that one means. Small amounts of strategic goods added to the holds of pirates, hunters, and gentlemen of fortune. Good. I would love to eventually become like a trader in black market goods. And so the fact that strategic goods are added to holds of these groups makes it very nice. Fleet power is used when extorting captains at sea. You can extort them. Hallware mechanic removed. Chest trap mechanic. Okay, cool. I never liked that anyways. Sailing angle now works properly. Ships at maximum wind at the right angles can now achieve speeds listed in ship characteristics. Fore and aft rigs are effective at most angles but have lower average speed. Square rig ships' effective efficiency drops sharply against the wind, but at their effective angles, they're unbeatable. Interesting. Trade rebalancing. Aggressive demand goods removed. Increased influence of trade skill on prices. Trading is now possible from the start of the game. Thank you. Thank you, devs. As price jumps from trade skill are smoothed, but goods type now has more influence. For effective trading, it's now more important to collect price lists in cities and plan routes. On-the-go trading is now possible while sailing the Caribbean on your business. You can make profitable deals using the difference between import and export. Okay, so I got this envelope here. I'm going to start writing down import and exports of different islands so I can actually figure out a trade route for myself. Boarding skill affects the range of goods collection at sea. Okay. So your boarding skill from your boatswain will affect how you can collect goods from the water. You can leave a ship docked with its crew. Each month the crew disperses and requires payment. When selling a ship, the crew is distributed among other ships in the fleet. The remainder goes to the tavern. Okay, so it's actually going to allow you to control your crew as far as like when you sell a ship, that kind of stuff. Okay, so they couldn't stay within the scope of the quality of life patch. We did almost everything planned. Tooltips. Almost every UI element now highlights and provides a hint when hovering. Hotkeys on the world map, useful for beginners and those who don't know. You can open the atlas or zoom out. Hotkeys on the world map. And open the atlas or zoom out can be disabled in settings. I'm one of those idiots that don't know about the open. Even the zooming out on the world map doesn't help. Anyways, it does to a degree, but not enough to like show you the map. Inventory and skill windows don't reset when switching between passengers and officers. That's helpful. Pictures for world map encounters and prettier windows. Characters available for dialogue are highlighted. Amulets highlighted by selected officer's specialty. Ooh. Price profitability highlighting when selling to street vendors. You'll know which goods they buy more eagerly if you have the perk, of course. Portals and levers now get hotkey hints like doors and chests. Portals and levers. All officers are available in item trading and their positions are shown. Sell all and sell luxury items button added. You can sell items even if the merchant doesn't have enough money. That seems like not a great thing. Learned recipes are additionally highlighted in the trade window. Vanguards are listed first in the officer's list. That makes sense. In the captain's cabin during boarding, you can load loot into vanguards. Ooh. Item exchange can be started from inventory if characters are nearby. Password and riddle input is no longer manual. That's real nice. You can raise morale on companion ships without exchanging ships. Okay. Atlas and maps reworked, now sorted by water areas. Excellent maps are also added to the Atlas. And if you have the navigator perk, sailing speed on the world map is increased in familiar waters. That's cool. Maps are copied to the Atlas without consuming them from inventory. Quests in the archive are sorted by last update. Doubloons are always taken from the cabin. The inventory counter accounts for all the players' doubloons. Not quite sure what that means. Sorting by clicking column headers in tape. So should we always be putting doubloons in our ship cabin as storage, and then when we maybe make deals or anything like that, need them for quests, they can just be taken from the cabin stock? And it'll show in our inventory all the players' doubloons, so it will show how much we have stashed. Not quite sure. Sorting by clicking column headers in tables, in inventory, journal, trade, chests, shipyards, and exchange. Double-clicking a commodity in the trade journal opens a table with prices for that commodity by city. The trade journal. When selling a ship, you receive money for the cannons installed on it. That was one thing that they talked with me about. Ships at the shipyard are sold with cannons already installed. When trading cannons, the current quantity on the ship is shown, accounting for installed and spare in the hold. The line with appropriate caliber cannons is highlighted, so that way you know which ones go to the ship that you have, because it is a little bit confusing for newer players. That's for sure. So that is really appreciated. Thank you guys for that change. Ability to toggle bay marker display on the world map. Tooltips include calculations of effects from skills, items, temporary boosts, and pirates. Add ability to select assignments, character titles added, useful when talking to officers, and just nice to know who you're talking to, a nobleman or a living dead. Several new settings to control the features listed above. Miscellaneous stuff. I'm not gonna worry about the miscellaneous stuff. Treasure map seller generation and treasure content is now more fair and even. Free play starting equipment rebalanced. Updated credits in main menu. English localization proofread and many errors fixed in other languages. 2 new achievements. All right. So I can't buy the DLC right now. I'm broke, but we will see what we can do about the rest. So let's jump into it. Ship controls. What's up, Alonzo? Now, we've done the dialogue before, so let me see here. Why not simply send a trusted man instead of enduring the hardships of the sea yourself? Alright. Short adventure, starting adventure for you. There's plenty to do. When you're ready to move on, pick finished business in the captain's dialogue. Alright, Henry, interested in earning a little cash. How much is a little? 500 pesos. How much? What do you want me to do for that kind of money? Start mutiny? Good heavens, no need to shout. It's a lot of money, sailor. You could live in Paris on that. I won't take advantage of your ignorance. Here in the Caribbean, 500 pesos is nothing. Captains and traders bring in so many goods, but the prices for anything remotely useful are through the roof. Sometimes a rare blade costs as much as a small ship. What can I say? We're all waiting for things to stabilize and prices to normalize. So are you interested in earning 500 pesos? Well, first I want to know what the job is. You're surely aware of the unfortunate rum situation on the ship, but I'm convinced there's still a few bottles left somewhere. Rum in bottles isn't the same as barrel swill. Great taste, prevents poisoning, strengthens your arm and health, a real treasure, especially at the end of a voyage, when the horizon starts to drive you mad. And what would you do with it? Why not search for yourself? When would I have the time? We're short-handed, so I work for three. As for the rum, I'll resell it. I'll find a buyer. Well, I respect honesty in a man. So will you take the job? I need 3 bottles. I'll try, but no promises. Alright, every quest you take's recorded in here. I can't remember what the button is for the logbook, even though I just saw it. Let's do it this way. I need to start using this. Not allowed in there. I've been to the captain's cabin before. You should remember that by now. Alas, my cunning plan has failed. There's hardly any voyage left. Captain would rather not have anyone cleaning out his valuables and vanishing into the bandit haven of Le Francois. I can't pronounce it. Le Francis? I doubt the captain had me in mind when he gave such an order. I don't have the leadership skill to get into the captain's cabin. I didn't know that was a thing. If I had a high enough leadership skill, I could actually get in there at the beginning and steal stuff. Oh, this is all different. Crit damage, crit chance, crit defense, defense. So I have a short saber on me, a medium short curved plane weapon. Oh, they've really changed stuff. I have some decent jewelry on me to start with. And 500 pesos. I'm guessing that has to do with my starting loot. Where do I see my skills, though, now? Character. Here we go. Alright, so my leadership's at 12. Trading's at 10. Beautiful. Stealth's at 12. So that's from my background, the accountant background, the stealth and trading skills. So this is the new perks menus. I like the idea of, like, the new system. I don't know how I feel about the fact that you're only supposed to get about half of these during a playthrough. Yes, it makes it so you have to play more like class gameplay. And for an RPG, that works. So you got the background. Treasure map traders appear more often, and the treasures themselves are more valuable. So we're gonna actually want to start buying treasure maps and hunting them down these days. Speeds up skill development by 5%. A character can hold 2 officer positions at once. Captain, the character can command a ship rate of 4 and above as part of a squadron. You don't need to be a genius to handle a lugger or a sloop, but for a serious vessel, mere daring alone is not enough. Alright, we'll look into this more once I actually get a skill point. But personal perks, yeah, you see you can get 12, it looks like. Some abilities may not be available for certain types of protagonists or officers. The number indicates the amount of unallocated perk points. Wait, so I can allocate 12 perk points? That makes no sense. 17 here. I say I haven't allocated any. So we already have access to the Jolly Roger and the Flag of France. So we do start out with Rat Wolf. On this character ship, cargo damage from rats and other pests is prevented. And we have Mimicry. Stealth check at seas are 50% more effective. So if I want to pretend to be another nation so I can get a trade going, I can do that. Durability of cannons is increased. Why is that one not already selected? I guess I have to pay for that one. Alright, so I can't go up. Wait, there's somebody up top, though. It's the captain. Not exactly in a hurry, were you? When the ship's captain wants a word, you're to report at once. Having trouble following orders? I'm not used to taking orders, captains. Good to see you've learned something this voyage. The captain's word is law, and sometimes it applies even ashore, far from the ship. Kindly address me in accordance with maritime protocol. What are you talking about, Captain? I want to inform you that we've dropped sail on our adrift. Unfortunately, your arrival will be delayed by a couple of days. Because I decided so. Is this somehow related to yesterday's encounter with the merchant convoy heading to that, what's it called? Capsterville? Listen, Charles, we need to have a serious talk. I'm inviting you to dine in my cabin. The bell will strike soon. Then we'll have time to talk like civilized men, finishing the ship's last bottle of wine. Let me know when you're ready. We still have some time, so you're free to walk around the ship. Just don't distract my crew from their work. Alright, so we don't want to talk to him again until later. Do I take this stuff? Screw it. I'll take it. Alright. Can't go to the captain's cabin. Apparently I can just steal all the loot here. Interact. I don't know why I'm interacting with it. Uh-oh. I don't think I was supposed to do that. I got +1 navigation out of it, though. I'll take it. Anything else I can loot? Alright, what's up with you? It's the boat swine. You're out of luck. Our cannoneer has claimed your bed. As you know, waking him is rather tricky. I must say, when he needs to, he hears everything perfectly well. That's nothing. I heard Sharp's crew once had a blind cannoneer. They said he aimed by the sound of the guns. You're remarkably talkative today. There's a reason for that. We'll be ashore soon. Time to turn the leftover goods into clinking pesos. The brothels are always happy to see those. Strange that it's you, not the purser, handling petty trade aboard. The purser can't talk to people. That's what the boatswine's for, good with words and work. The purser's got a scheme of his own, of course, but I'm not dipping into those murky waters. What's on the offer today? Last bottle of rum on the ship, a few lucky charms, and voila, a complete treasure map. You should be a merchant, not a boatswine. Let's see what you got. Say a treasure map? Oh yes, it's not uncommon in the Caribbean. Some get lucky, strike it rich. Then they either pay taxes, live quietly and long, or stash the gold in a cave, and what's left is a grave, treasure, and a scrap of paper. Not quite. Maps are pricey and they attract other hunters like you. And sometimes the loot barely covers the trouble. Even the great Albert Blackwood had it rough at first. Make treasure hunting your trade. The more you find, the greater reward. And if you've got a lucky charm, all the better. I mean, how am I supposed to get that treasure map? This map indicates the location of buried treasure. Really is there. It's in the spot. So I do want the bottle of rum. Mainly your trading skill. At sea, there are even more factors: goods type, origin, colony size, trade routes, and your purser's skills. You'll figure it all out eventually, but for now, pick up a useful amulet. Alright, what's up, purser? I'm pretty sure he's who I worked for to get some bottles. Again with the lectures. I didn't touch your precious ink. Then what are you scribbling in your little book there? With holy water? There was no ink in the passenger inventory. Anyways, you've got bigger problems right now. You still owe 30 pesos to the ship's treasury for the rain barrel you ruined. Your hilarious attempt to wash your shirt would have cost even more if it hadn't rained just then. And 200 more for the broken windlass. The anchor cable snapped. Whoops, I just did that. Alright, so I paid him. Ship's treasury has no more questions for you for now. Straight to the point, I've got a task for you. What about you? Do you know how to count? Oh, I've got the accountant backgrounds. Shame you didn't tell me sooner. This voyage could have been far more interesting. Not sure if you're aware, but the purser and the doctor are second only to the captain. Setting sail without either is a risk to your money, and without money a ship is just a very expensive piece of wood. Even a small sloop can bankrupt its captain without a purser, and the first battle without a doctor can wipe out the entire crew, triggering the long and costly process of hiring and training replacements. Luckily for both of us, I serve as both. That gives me the ability to conduct personal trade and request minor services from the crew. Of course, I pay generously, and now's a good time for that. I want you to take this list, this chest of doubloons, and pay the crew. Exactly as listed. That's why I asked you if you could count. Too much to do right now, just days left of the voyage. Soon there'll be a line of 100 sailors demanding their pay. Spanish gold coin, hard currency, the true measure of wealth. Only the rarest, most valuable services are paid with those. They're stored in chests like this for convenience. I'll get 150 pesos and 5 extra doubloons for being practically my colleague. And you'll get a fair exchange rate between pesos and doubloons. There you go. I got a new crafting recipe out of it. Don't forget to take the doubloons from the chest, follow the list exactly, and don't pocket any extra. Expect an empty chest back too, as you wish. Alright, so this is where you gotta do the complex quest, documents, and crafting. Besides quests, the logbook has other important info. In the documents section, you can read all found notes. Now you need to read a note from the ship's purser and hand out the doubloons to the crew as listed. To get doubloons from a chest, open it using controls F3 or K. Alright, so we got 150 doubloons from the chest. So to read the documents, we need to go here. Alright, to be paid. Senior Sailor Alonso gets 50. We know where he is. Well, he's happy now. Alright, Alonso got his 50. Henry gets 35. Paul gets 25. So I paid my collection. I need to get... who is this one? That's Henry. And Henry was... how much? 35. Which one's this? That's just a sailor. Captain, you owe 2,000 pesos. Apparently I can't collect from him. I think the other one I have to talk to is down below. Or is it him? No, that's the boatswain. Why are these not saying what they do? Oh, okay, this is what it does. Leadership increased by 10 points. Ooh, I could get into the captain's cabin with that. Opportunism increased by 15. Carry weight by 15%. There's the merchant's one. Trading increased by 10. I kind of want to get the leadership one, get into the captain's cabin, and steal the stuff from his cabin. I think that's what we'll do, and then I can come back and buy the merchant beads afterwards. Actually, I could just buy both. I have gems I can just sell. There we go. I sold a ruby. Now we'll get both of these. How do I select? Okay, there we go. How do you activate the amulets again? I guess I don't need to activate them now. I just need to wear them. Because they used to have durability to them. I guess it's just when you put it on, that's how long you have is the 50 days. That you'll get this stat bonus, and then the item will just disappear or lose its value. I'm not really sure. Okay, cool. So we got the stat bonus. So before... Ooh, what's there? I want to get into the captain's cabin before I go collect the rest of the pesos. Let me get in his cabin. Check passed. Yes. Ah, there we go. Captain's Journal, the 4th volume of Captain Useless's Journal, candle, writing implements. None of that's very exciting. Where's the items of value? Bottle of rum. Okay, we've got 2 bottles. I need 1 more. What is making that noise? I like the interior, though. This is pretty nice. Ooh. So this is going to give us increased experience gain in navigation, accuracy, and repair by 10%. Hell yeah. And then what was the other thing I picked up? Leather belts. Percentage is subtracted from incoming damage before all other calculations. We got 8% damage reduction. I can't believe I was able to get into the captain's cabin and just steal his shit. That's pretty cool. Although it looks like there wasn't all that much valuable in here, so I don't know if that was really worth paying for the amulet to do it. Let's see. I don't know what their value is. Alright. We gotta get below deck so we can collect the last, or pay out the last of the doubloons owed. I believe this is Paul. One thing our Brotherhood definitely hates is hauling heavy loads without good reason. Drew the short straw today, dragging short shot crates from the hold. Lousy work beneath a sailor of my caliber, but what can you do? Wait, Paul, I got work for you. What does Paul need to be paid? 25 doubloons. The bloody idiot nearly ruined everything. Alright. So we did that. How do I get to the lower hold? This over here? Alright. Looking for the cat, only I don't shout. She doesn't like shouting. Otherwise, how would you deal with those damn rats? But you can't rely on cats forever, can you? They're quite willful creatures. That's true, so we rely on arsenic. Only good luck finding that in the Caribbean. So we lose cargo. Rats foul the rum, ruin the hardtack, and gnaw everything else. Frickin' rats. And our purser says relax. It's like a trade tax. But we know the truth, he's just lazy. If not for our dear Chantal, the captain would have him living in the hold and catching rats himself long ago. Hold on, a common sailor usually only sees noble passengers topside, yet here you are, all the way down the hold. Curiosity killed the cat. Taking interest in seamanship, are you? Seems like every crew member is determined to make me a true sailor before landfall. Not surprising, though the sea has brought many of us only sorrow. We love our work. And a sailor is always glad when someone new shows genuine interest. I didn't have enough navigation skill for whatever that skill check was. So I need higher navigation for that skill check. I might need to go get the other amulet. There's the box of cannonballs we're supposed to collect. And there's another bottle of rum. Alright, so we got 3 bottles of rum. It's carrying... Hold, surely. Alright, so we should be able to bring this to Paul, right? Alright, we got enough rum. Let's see if I can get the other amulet. Which one helped with the navigation? Opportunism. Carry weight, so none of them. Crap. Wonder if I could steal enough stuff. I mean... Technically, I could sell off my hat to buy the treasure map. But I don't know if that's actually worth it. I like the idea of earning the stats quicker, or the experience gain. Because they mentioned skill points going up faster, but I don't know about experience gain. I feel like this is a good item early on. Alright, let's go turn in our bottles of rum. Let's get our money from that. A non-monetary payment? If you want money, you'll get it, but I can also share some knowledge. I can tell you a lot about seamanship you won't find in a scholarly book. Let's do it, because maybe that will give me the navigation I need. Navigation is determining your position, space implying the course. Mean the stars, who's around here in the Caribbean. Navigation +3. Does that give me at least 6? Yes, navigation 6. So now I can go back to the bottom. And talk to this guy. Any rum left? Surely you didn't give it all to Henry. There you go. Adderstone. Alright, so we got another amulet. Right? Or no? Oh, we did. Just a stone with a hole for luck. Increase all personal and ship skills by 2. So this one goes up here in the artifact section because it's not an amulet, so it doesn't expire. So now we've got +2 to all of our stats. Not bad for start. Alright. I don't think I need to talk to anybody else. I should be all wrapped up to talk to the captain now. Pirates on the horizon. Lonzo, please escort me to the hold if I can help in any way. Alright, we got +1 to our weapon skills. I'm gonna need to pull out my weapon though. Thrilling, damn it, a real naval battle. Too bad I won't see the fight from here. Probably 5 pirates. Oh, what's up? It's the purser/doctor. Soon the wardroom will be full of wounded, and I'll see more blood than any fighter. And even if I were just the purser, I'd still take my place on the front line. No, the only one who was sent to rest in the cozy hold is you. The battle won't start for a couple hours, so it's perfect time to close the daily accounts. You have my chest of doubloons. Kindly return it. Alright. Wait, what? Honor decreased? Why was my honor decreased by that? The first sea battle takes place... Oh, because I didn't return it. I didn't finish the purser mission by returning his chest and doubloon. Darn it. I forgot that step in the quest line.
I see a sail, Captain.
Alright, what's going on here? Aimed fire, yep. Oh my god, I missed.
Right side, ready to fire.
Oh my god, no! That's gonna hurt. That was not my intended thing to do.
Right side.
So can I not board any of them? Oh, we're gonna crash again.
The left side, ready to fire. The right side, ready to fire.
That was a nice shot. Alright, so it really wants you to aim fire to sink these ships. Goes one.
Ready to fire.
My cannoneer must be absolutely horrible at this. Go at normal speed. Oh, we just damaged their sails a bunch. Okay, most of my shots went over. Those two ships just crashed into each other. I am so killing them here. Come on. Oh, we're gonna crash again. Good thing this isn't my ship. We're too far out on this guy, pretty much. No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm just wasting shots. Alright, we'll catch him as we come around here. He'll be in our front line of sight. Ready to get sunk. There we go. Get sunk. Oh, so close to taking that one out. Oh, that was some nice shot right there. They are both low. Can I get around so I can sink them both in one volley? Come on. Not both, but I got one of them. Alright, now I just need to get close to this guy. Alright, turn, turn, turn. We're gonna broadside him. And, well, it was nice knowing you, buddy. Most of my shots went over them. I think we were too close. Woo! Got him. Nope. What are you doing here, abandoning your crew and hiding from a fight like a bilge rat? I'll gut you right now. Bad move crawling into my hold. I'll gut you myself. You're barely standing. Most of that blood on you isn't even yours. Alright. Combat is brutal and fast, but you're safe for now. Every character is armed and has combat skills. The better your weapon, the more experienced your hero. the more damage you deal. You have several attack and defensive move. Let's start with the 3 mains. Is it still the same? Why is my honor decreased? Wait, how do I do the heavy attack? Controls. Fight. Heavy attack's the middle button. There we go. Okay, I had to back down on it. Alright, time to block. Parry is right click. Oh, I forgot combo attacks. I gotta do shift. Got him. You got a shoe! Ahoy, glad to see you stream. Middle click. Thank you, Michael. I was middle clicking, but I think because I was also like rolling the wheel while I was clicking that it wasn't registering it as a middle click. I don't know. The first couple times I clicked, I think I just accidentally slightly rolled the wheel. I don't think it liked that very much. How's your day going? Oh, a lot of dead people. Oh, it's Alonzo. You're still alive. I'm done for. Took a hard knock to the tiller. We were boarded. Stubborn devils. I sunk all 5 ships. What do you mean we were boarded? We held the gun deck, but the fun's just beginning upstairs. I swear we'll be down here any minute. Take the scattergun, devil. Be careful, it's loaded. There's grape shot in it. Do it right, and you can take down 2 or 3 at once. Ooh, okay. That did not take down 2 or 3 at once. Oh my god. Oh, I'm out of energy. That's the issue. So this isn't the new combat system, right? There we go. We got one. Ow. So what I need to do is get away so I can... Why isn't the scatter shot doing anything? Alright, managed to block one of them. Alright, we got this now. Oh, I gotta parry that. I'm so not used to shift clicking. Now I'm trying to, like, parry, but I'm parrying after the fact. Need to not do that. Let's just shoot him. Got him. Alright. It's time to collect the loot. You can search any fallen enemy by pressing the loot button. Find the healing elixir Alonzo needs. You mean the healing elixir I need, right? Suspicious potion. It better work. That scatter shot was very ineffective considering it told me it could take out all three.
Death becomes you.
What the? I don't have a health potion anymore, huh? Good thing Alonzo looks immortal.
Rest in peace.
Okay, we got one down. I'm gonna go around so I can get to the other. Wait, backstab should be a thing now, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, headshot. Yeah, backstab. There we go. You're dead, buddy. Oh, we got more? Can I pull my weapon back out? Can I not pull my weapon back out? What the hell? Oh, there we go. Whew. Oh boy. I fight this guy with no health potion. Oh, I'm out of stamina. He heavy hits me, I'm dead. Got him. Oh.
Why the hell?
Backstab. How'd I miss? There we go. Oh my god, there's more? Can I pull out my weapon, please? No! Game! There we go. Is it trying to take me out? Like, real question is, am I supposed to eventually just lose here? And I'm just being stubborn. So all it would take is one heavy attack for them to take me out. There we go. I got beat. What difficulty are you playing on? I think it's supposed to be the normal one. I'm pretty sure I didn't change the difficulty from whatever the default should be. Is there a way to, like, quickly check? Last time I just got, like, wrecked immediately during that fight. Last time I was playing. I didn't expect it to keep going and going. Sorry, I was so locked in on that fight. Save game. You can check it in the journal statistics. Normal difficulty. I've killed 7 with blades and 2 with pistols so far.
Tis a pleasure to welcome you to the colonies. Sir, are you coming from good old home?
They sure are tanky for norms. Well, I don't know if is that an effect from like the change in the combat? Or is that, I don't know. Also, I'm not playing as like I'm playing as the accountant background. They're still tweaking the HP damage numbers in this beta. Okay. I'm also playing the accountant background, so that's probably not helping any. Because I know I start out with like not great combat stats because of that. Like I don't have a weapon specialty yet. Inquire about my dear brother at the Order's mission. I suppose the local governor is aware of what's going on. However, I warn not to be too direct and proceed with caution. The straightforward approach isn't always the best. Perhaps I should ask around. It's a good thing I still have a few of Lulu's jewels and some silver coins. That should be enough. There was a hotfix this night. Now they have 2 to 3 times the HP of what they had before. Well, I noticed that like the damage, if you look at the weapon damage, that's like 2 or 3 times what it was before before the 1.6 update, right? Because I'm pretty sure those numbers are much higher than they used to be. Of course, I'm just going from my memory, which is not great, but I don't remember weapons having these kinds of damage numbers at the very beginning of the game for a short saber. So I'm guessing the HP is to adjust for that for people who are playing under a character that has decent stats. Like, all of mine are at 5 right now, so I'm assuming that my weapons are just not doing damage because I don't have any damage. And so people that have the weapon stats were probably killing stuff too fast, so they had to adjust the HP.
Hurry, hurry! Only today you can get 2 products for the price of 1.
Why can't I see a good deals? Do I not have that perk? Is that what it is?
Hurry! Only today you can get 2 products for the price of 1.
Alright, I think I'll go to the banker first to get some money.
Let me guess. You need a money lender.
Okay, I guess I can't sell to him yet for pesos, sell him my jewels. Alright. I will just, Alright, so I can't go to my mission yet, so I do need to go talk to the governor first. At the start of 1.6, it was as before, then they buffed HP, then they tweaked the damage, and everything was killed in 2 to 3 hits. Now they've tweaked NPC generation, and now they have a lot of HP. Okay. I mean, hey, if every time I play the game's a little bit different, keeps things spicy. While they're busy tweaking the the values.
Please,
That doesn't bother me
quickly.
too much.
I'm quite occupied at the moment.
Oh no! I didn't remember that I got thrown in jail.
I'm pleased with your service. You're in my good grace.
Governor General. If anybody wants me to see me read all the story dialogue, go watch the series previous. I have done all of the dialogue for the story, at least for the beginning parts. I've done it multiple times, so that's why I'm not reading it out loud, to save my voice, so I can read stuff out later on.
Ensuring the safety of the town is a serious task.
There's a lot of dialogue. Alright.
Who are you? Where are you off to? Go ahead. Don't
Yep.
delay.
Can I go in here now to see my brother? Not yet. Or am I... Oh, I'm waiting on him. Right. There are two ways to complete this. If you go straight to the governor, you get arrested and lose everything, but you can avoid that? Really? Well, shit. Do I get everything back later, or do I just lose everything? Because I did save after I got off the ship. Let's see if we can avoid losing everything. Did mention doing a not straightforward method.
It's a pleasure to welcome you to the colonies. Sir, are you coming from good old home?
Nah, you lost it for good? Find the guy walking on the street. I'm assuming you'll be one that's highlighted. This guy. Since you're so fearlessly asked such questions, I advise you to stop and you'll find yourself in trouble. Or you'll find yourself in trouble. As for the question, speak to the abbot. You can find him at the church. Okay. Yeah, I'd like it if I don't lose my, like, really nice stuff that I stole off the ship. I worked hard to steal that from the captain of the ship. I had to figure out how to get that. I see now.
Who are you? Where are you off to? Go ahead. Don't delay.
Alright, cool. Follow me, it's this way. Don't forget to equip the hat. I already have it equipped, right? Oh, it wasn't actually equipped yet. I could have swore I had equipped it, but you're right, I wasn't wearing it. Thank you. I totally would not have realized that until much later. Missed out on all that sweet experience gain. So that's, what is that? 10% to navigation accuracy and repair experience. And increase the number of sailors in taverns and reduce their hiring costs by 5%. Ah. Over time, that is huge. I almost sold this hat for the treasure map that they offered on the ship, but I've thought better of it. Long term, I think this will be more helpful than the early treasure map. We'll do plenty of treasure hunting later. My advice to you is change the settings for those tooltips to appear instantly, not after a delay. I can do that. Show control. Is this what does it? No, not that. Pop-up hint slow. Fast. Is that what changes it? A little bit faster. Pop-up hints. I gotta save it. Accept. Oh yeah, that's much better. Thank you. I'll save so much time of sitting there staring at the menu. Got it. Appreciate it. That should be the default. I'm gonna tell the devs that later. Alright. Let's go talk with my brother.
Who are you? Where are you off to? Go ahead. Don't
If I
let
remember right, he is down here and over here.
No matter what you think, I'm happy to see you, brother.
I visited him too many times the first time I was trying to play. Embezzled. No, that's what he was set up to look like. 1,000,000 pesos. So crazy. Alright, it's going to be stay here for a while. In order to have any kind of success, you need your own ship. Then it's time to become a captain. You've got no other choice anyways. You didn't think of becoming a port office clerk or registering with the garrison, did you? No. Then you'll be a captain. It's an excellent lugger waiting at the shipyard. It isn't big, but it's a very comfortable boat. Ship only costs 5,000. That's a bit odd. 5,000 is just the deposit. The price is around 20,000. So you'll have to earn the rest of the money yourself. Besides that, you'll need money to hire a crew and a navigator. Alright, here we go. The early game money making. Try to acquire a map of the archipelago as soon as you can and learn it like the Lord's Prayer. I'm not very good at that part. I gotta keep looking at the map. Find a man there named Fide. I hate Fide. He has his own house not far from the pier. Tell him you know me and ask him to repay his debt. He lost quite a hand to me in a game of cards. The money you receive will help you get back on your feet. Use it to get things going. Instead, he gives us some dagger, which then I never got to use or do anything with. So I'm pretty sure I broke the quest line. What do you mean, get things going? I mean, use this money to earn even more money, so on. By trading, for example. Now you should see to the ship, sail to Guadalupe, find that fat Muscovite, and collect the debt from him. Not literally, of course. Fide is a very respected man. Got it. What did I do to deserve this punishment? Okay, so question for you, Michael. What is the difference between skipping tutorial and starting tutorial? If I skip the tutorial, do I miss out on what you can earn during the tutorial, or does it just give it to you for when you skip the tutorial? so that you don't have to do like those starting missions of running around the island. Because I know you can make quite a bit of money during the long tutorial. You get fast loan of money and doubloons. And skip all the quests. But do you get less by skipping the quests? Or do you just get basically a fast start? Okay. Because I've done the whole tutorial previously. So I don't know if it's worth me just playing through the tutorial again, unless there's some like big benefit or some like special thing you get from doing it. Then I think it's just better to skip. To be honest, I don't remember. You get around 50,000 pesos and some doubloons. Alright, well... But I always do the tutorial. It's experience and probably more money. Alright, we'll do the tutorial then. If you're bored of it, you can skip it now. I'm not bored of it. It's just I did it, you know, like 3 months ago when I started playing and trying to be as entertaining as possible, you know. Alright, let's run the tutorial. It's not that bad of a tutorial. Honestly, I don't mind doing the quests. Alright, so what do we gotta do? Need to get some money. Where can I find it? My little brother suggested I check out some establishments and talk to people. I'll start by visiting the local shop. The merchant probably has some business that needs doing. Ah, that's right. We gotta help him find an assistant, I believe. Let's run off on him. Ooh, wrong way. Let's see here. From his cell, I need to go upstairs. There we are. Level trustworthy perk first. Yeah. That's the one that gives you, like, the bonuses to... What would it be under? Here it is. Alternative persuasion options and dialogues for certain quests makes it easier to avoid punishment and enter hostile towns. I'm guessing the extra dialogue options are very helpful. Ooh. Cannot be detected while stealing. Each exotic item placed on the ship brings 1,000 pesos per day spent in a non-hostile port. That's pretty cool. Ah, it's you again. I hear you set foot in the Night Stronghold. Clearly you move in high circles. Did you find your brother? Yeah, knowledge is power. Shipyard, buy repair, pier, port office, and the store. Sure, let's do the practice duel. Ah, I forgot the parry. Oh, he joked. What was that? Trying to get better at the parrying. I definitely need to get good at it for heavy attacks. especially since my energy or stamina is lower. Alright, perk points. Did I unlock one? Yes, I did. Alright, trustworthy it is. Although I definitely want this soon. Energy recovery speed 15%. I don't know, I really gotta look through these perk trees at some point. I do want to get Quick Learner pretty quick as well for that 5% bonus to skill development. I feel like that would be a good one to pick up early on. Lots of enemies had a perk which can bypass the block, so it was next to useless on higher difficulties. Everyone used parry, which is the button on C. Okay, so I don't have to shift right click for parry, I can just press C. Only light weapon users may have this perk, but they have 45% chance to bypass block. Okay. Yeah, most enemies would just bypass block. Quick Learner is now officer only perk. You can't learn it? Well, that's lame. Wait, so I can't learn any of the officer perks? And then the background is specific to your character, I'm guessing? To your background? So with like the Navy perk backgrounds, like I can't get Bombardier because that's based off the background of a different class. Exactly. Okay. So it's just these 6 skill trees for personal and naval 6 skill trees, except the 7th one, if I wanted to pick up a different flag, I could. Okay.
Whether you a peasant, an artisan,
I am really excited about the new perks skill tree system. It definitely allows for like having multiple characters that you're playing because you can play them in multiple different ways because you're forced to only take so many perks on a playthrough, so you can like customize for a play style. I think that's cool. Looking for work. Suppose I've got a job you might want. My assistant is missing. Tell me his name and describe his appearance. Gralam Lavois is his looks, 35 years old, beard and mustache, long brown coat, white shirt. He always wears a silly cocked hat. He's not here. I've checked the whole town. He must be in the... Alright, so we gotta go to the other town. Atlas update. Alright, so let's head on out of town. There we go. Now I can at least shoot somebody if I need to. Oh, the poor guy. He's got run up on. Can I kill them? I don't think I can catch them. No. Healing potions. I'm pretty sure those I'm supposed to just hold on until I get back to the merchant, the store clerk. And then he'll pay me for them. Nope. 1 second. Never mind. Alright. Sorry. My mom just called me, which she doesn't do very often, so I'll call her back after the stream. When I play, I always use mixed writing style in the logbook. Only documents are in cursive. Everything else is in normal font. Wanna try? How do you do that? I'm guessing somewhere in the options. Logbook fonts, normal. Mix. Let's try that. What does that look like? Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. I like that. Makes it a little bit easier on the eyes to read. Uh-oh. Did my mouse just die? My mouse just died. I gotta plug it in. I have not checked the battery in a while. There we go. It always gives me a heart attack for a second when my mouse dies. And I have not been paying attention to the plants. I've probably missed at least one or two in the zones I've walked through so far. There we go. I got used to. I had that mod that like made it very obvious where plants were, so I wasn't looking for them. But I cleared all my mods before starting this up. I might have to go back and add that. So I hate like looking at the ground for the plant. Are you who I'm looking for?
What kind of cuttlefish be these?
Alright. He said he's not coming back. So now I gotta go through the effort. Alright, question, Michael. When you get the choice between the three officers, is the one that gives you the heavy pack of amber worth it? Or is that not actually the most valuable one? So if I remember correctly, amber is valuable. And I think I could trade it at like the lighthouses or sell it somewhere else. I could buy it at lighthouses, I know that. Nope. The hell are you doing? New perk point. Hell yeah. Alright. Now I gotta make a choice. Oh, do I need an extra point to choose this? Skill bonus from mundane and fancy items is increased by 3. He used to be the best all the way up until 1.6 because Amber is valuable and because you get paid the most by the shop owner, 5k. But in 1.6, doubloons are 5 times up in price. Ooh. Okay. Interesting change. Not quite sure what I want to use the other perk point for, so I'll leave it be for now. Do you want to buy something? Take a look at the earrings. 4,000 pieces of 8. You can have the earrings. Completed the errand. All right, we're back here.
We're always happy to serve our customers here, especially the ones who aren't stingy with the tips. What kind of cuttlefish be these? What kind of cuttlefish be these?
So he used to be the most valuable, the heavy packet of amber.
Clear the way.
But now Luis is, which I think is the guy I picked last time. 25 golden doubloons at 500 gold each. That's nice. It's better to give the earrings to the governor. He gives you the map, which is more valuable. Darn it. Alright. I forgot about that. The map would have been nice. Especially since I rely on it so much. Oh well. When did it last auto-save? I did not save. Back at the start. Ah, screw it. Can I buy the map anywhere, or is it like a one-time thing? I honestly might go back if it is and just run it through real quick. I know the map's worth a lot of money, so it might be a while before I can get it, but I live from that map in the... Because I don't know the Caribbean all that well yet, from memory. You get the map when you buy the ship. It's okay. Okay. So I'm guessing it's like an extra copy that you can turn around and sell for more money than what the shop gives you.
I'm all ears.
It's going to enter the jungle alone to fight the Indians. It's absolute madness. Okay, this is where we go to the cave to rescue the girl. I remember this.
We have no time for chit-chat. Make it quick.
I do like being able to do this through the tutorial. This is nice. Oh, where'd he go? What were you doing over there? Quick save. Ah, I forgot the parry button. Nice shot. Right, I gotta put away the weapon. And he shot the same guy. Darn it. Alright, I can parry almost everything other than the quick attacks now. I'm feeling better about it. Opportunity to loot dead for the valuable items. My daughter is alive. Thank God we got here in time. I'm indebted to you, sir. Level up. I do assume, like, if I skipped this, I might not have gotten, like, all this combat experience. But we're doing okay. Getting there. Now, if I take this, I would get +3 to all of my personal skills again, or all of my skills. Because I have the amulet. The artifact, and it's considered mundane. I'd also get +3 from the leadership skill from that. Does it affect plain as well? Mundane or fancy, not plain. So that's tempting. But I probably want to start taking some fighting skills. Do I want to do musketeering? What I might do is pirate musketeer. Think well about what route you want to go. Yeah, I'm trying to consider like what my playstyle I'd like to do is. I'm assuming that would be the fencer skill tree. Would be light weapons. I'm thinking about the medium to get the AoE attack, which is the pirate one. I'm thinking pirate and then guns. Muskets for like single target clearing, and then pirates. I mean, later on I could go grape shot and just do full AoE. Master with muskets. Is that from this one? I might do musket, pirate, and half adventurer. You're going pirate route now, and cleave attack pushes enemies back. It's not as OP as it sounds. Hmm. I'm not as interested in the cleave, like the pushback, as I am in the AoE attacking. Does it do at least decent damage AoEing? If not, then I might go light weapon. Musketeer perk, you'll use the musket either way. Yeah, so get like the... Because no matter what, I'm going to be using a firearm as a secondary weapon. So getting that skilled up would probably be a decent move. Yeah. Makes sense, and then I can kind of figure out what firearm I want to... or what melee weapon I want to specialize in a little bit later. You're talking about this one, right? Or are you talking about... the one that allows me to use all types of, like, gun weapons? Yes, this one. This allows you to equip muskets at all. Yeah. So I gotta do one of the upper ones first. Top perk allows you to use multi-shot muskets. Okay. Let's do... Probably reload speed would be better. I don't know. Reload or aiming? Take aim. Now I gotta wait one more point to get the musketeer perk. Hello? Gilbert Kersey. You have to take both anyway. Yeah. Oh, I get what you mean. Because of the way the trees are branch set up, I have to get both of these in order to unlock this, and then this will allow me access to these three. And if I want to get this, I have to take this perk. Okay. I don't think I was connecting the dots there for a minute. 5,000 pesos, 15 doubloons, and amulet holy water. And he gave me 20 doubloons. Beautiful. With doubloons being worth a lot more, this is very nice. So I gotta take this as well. before I can unlock this. Alright, I got more amulets. Let me see what I can add. Holy water. What does that do? Increase health by 15%, doubles its passive regeneration. That might be nice. Increase outgoing crit damage by 15%. If I do end up going light weapons later, that would be really helpful. I'll take the health. Wait. Where'd it go? Did I just accidentally turn it, like, get rid of it? What? What happened to it? My amulet just disappear on me.
Is there something you need? No? Then I'll be on my way.
Abain Boucher. I arrived at this stressful place from France a few years ago. That is neither here nor there. I have a very delicate matter. Ah, this is the one who wants me to, like, bring him a whore. The amulet, the holy... I went to equip the amulet and then it disappeared. And it's not in my inventory anymore. Blonde girl for one night. Aurora. Services. Bring the girl to my house. Possibly, but does that just get rid of it? It destroys if you unequip. I think I clicked it one too many times. It's one-time use. Ah, okay. It's one-time use, so is that permanent, or does it only use it for, like, a duration once you use it? If I unequip it, it destroys it. Okay, I think I understand what you mean by one-time use there. Because I take it off, it just gets rid of it. Your blonde Lucille will be at your doorstep tonight. One time used in the last 50 days, yeah. I think what happened was I just clicked on it one too many times and it equipped it and unequipped it right away. There are lots of it. Yeah, there's lots of amulets. It was just the best of the two choices that I was looking at. I was just surprised that it disappeared because I didn't realize that clicking it one too many times just destroys it. Alright, so I gotta set up this deal for him tonight.
What can I get set up for you, Captain?
Alright, so we can pick her up at 11:30. I saw you ignoring amulets in your first playthrough. They are useful. Yeah. There's a lot of things I ignored in my first playthrough. I'm still learning and getting used to, yeah, making sure I'm using them. Definitely need to do better at that. I did use several of them in my first playthrough.
Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and cozy bed at your service.
Alright, requires a little bit of responsibility and intelligence. I need someone to deliver several crates of fine Jamaican rum to my tavern. Here's the thing, import tariffs cut my margins. I'm pretty sure this was a setup, right? Lugger Ghost will arrive off Martinique tonight. They'll drop anchor not far from Lamentin Bay. You must find this vessel and get aboard. I will provide you with a longboat and 5 sailors. They will follow your orders. Once you are aboard, a man will approach you. You'll have to tell him a password. The boards and the oakum will be here in the morning. The answer will be, why not have a rum sailor? You'll have only one try, so write down and don't make a mistake or the deal is off. That's why I can't trust it. The boards and the oakum will be here in the morning. Repeat it to yourself a few more times, or better yet, write it down somewhere. You can get to La Francis Bay to Point St. Pierre on foot. The longboat will remain in the bay. I'll pay you 5,000 paces of 8 once it's done. So this quest starts at 7 p.m. Can I finish this in time to pick up the girl and bring it to the guy, or... Because if I remember right, it took me forever to do this previously, sailing that boat around the island. Shouldn't take more than 4 hours. Okay. So that should get me back in time. The time in the Martinique is locked. Okay. I'm like extra cautious of time now because I know in the first playthrough I failed a bunch of quests because I wasn't like immediately going to do them early on. Head to the opposite side of the island to complete your quest. Exit the bay to the right and stick to the shoreline. Off bow angle. Black arrows on the mini-map show the course where the ship will reach top speed. Some ships can sail almost against the wind, which is handy for chasing traders or escaping warships. The wind is always shifting in strength and direction. Adjust your course to balance the best sailing angle with your destination. I had it accelerated game. Okay, yeah, it's time locked to get me back at 11 so I can go do the 11:30 quest.
Lower away!
Hey, you! Get a move on!
Have a shot of rum, sailor. Welcome aboard my lugger. You've come for the goods. Load the crates onto the launch.
Hey, you! Get a move on!
Due south from here. Make haste. It's time for me to weigh anchor too. Let's not waste time, gentlemen, and good luck. There, 1 second. Apparently my phone's trying to kill itself with battery. I don't know why it said that. It's at 100%. Action menu to get back to your ship. And then we're supposed to sail due south, I believe, from here. Rush with the one of French guys. Keep sailing around the island. Which way is continuing to sail around the island? Assuming it's this way. Or is it that way? I'll go this way. Because we were heading to the right when we left the dock earlier. So I'll keep sailing to the right. Okay, cool.
I just can't recall who you are.
Alright, time to head back to the port, to the tavern. Is it bad? Is it weird that I still worry about undead monkeys when I go through the jungle at night? It's like I have nightmare flashbacks about it. Why did I just pull my weapon? Somebody coming to attack me? Yep. Or they're not. I'll take that. What was he running from, though?
Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and cozy bed at your service.
Oh, we got a bottle of rum for it.
Oh, look at you, lover boy.
I'll be up front with her. Okay, is that it? Alright, we've got over 20,000 pesos, so I should be able to afford the ship. But we still need to get officers and crew, right? I still need another perk point to get the musketeer. Leadership's up to 31. Stealth at 30. Alright, I guess I just need to go to sleep now.
Succulent food, refreshing beverage, and cozy. I just can't recall who you are.
Aha, yep. Now we go to the shipyard.
No, dog. Come a little closer.
Ooh. What do I say to this woman? Because I remember last time, I don't recall it being good. Georgette Rusin, gypsy woman. Can you tell my future? Of course, handsome. Give me some coins and show me your right hand. I'll tell you your future and help you avoid disaster. Your problem won't be solved in a positive way, but you are a stubborn one and you'll get what you want, but perhaps not from the place you've expected. Always talk to these ladies and give them 5k? They give you stats. Okay, well, good to know for the future. I did not give her 5k. But I will do that in the future. They give you stats for 5k. Interesting.
Our dockyards are the envy of all our competitors.
I'll keep that in mind for whenever I run into Gypsy Woman. How often do you find them? Just around the islands? If you just see one of them, you just run up to them and have them tell your future and give them 5k? Now you may not afford it? Afford what? The ship? I have enough. Now you may not afford it, but down the way when you're drowning in pesos, never miss them. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. They boost all your personal stats by a bit? Damn. We got it. My favorite item in the game. Alright, so I know Le Francois is a pirate settlement. I know Sharptown is. I know Tortuga is. La Vega is. What's the fifth one? But this option to donate to them is available only during the first conversation with them. Okay. So each gypsy woman that you come across... So there's gypsy women spread throughout the islands. Each one that you come across the first time you talk with them, you can get the stat boost from them. Okay. Port-au-Prince and the Maroon Town are the other so there's 6 in total? Or did I mess one up? So, Port-au-Prince, so this island has 2 of them, and there's Tortuga, La Vega, and Port-au-Prince are all pirate settlements, and then Maroon Town on Jamaica. I thought that might be, but I wasn't sure. Alright, you're talking about over here. Port-au-Principe. This one. You got here, 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 and over here. Okay. I'm trying to get that down in my mind because I know there's those governor missions where you have to go check the pirate settlements for the runaways. Okay. Tortuga is French, not pirate. Ah, okay. I think I'm mixing that up with, like, other knowledge. Not related to the game. Okay, so what am I supposed to be doing now? I have the ship, right? Son, Michael's switch fulfilled. My captain. Time to hire a crew. My brother said the bartender might be able to help with that. Can I do stuff with the banker yet? Now that I have my ship? Nope.
Hurry, hurry! Only today you
Can I see
get
good
2
deals yet?
for the price of 1.
Nope.
Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and cozy bed.
Can't help you right now. None of the people I know would serve under you, but I can give you some advice. Talk to that sailor who just took the table right behind you. He and his mates just left a merchant ship. Perhaps they'll agree to join you.
After a dangerous work,
Alonzo.
there's nothing better than the good old welcoming shore.
I forgot about Alonzo. It's just when you meet one, you have option to donate only during the first dialogue. If you missed it, you won't be able to donate. Have to wait until the next one generates. Okay, so the wise woman, or the gypsy woman do generate, or spawn.
Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and cozy bed at your service. After a dangerous voyage, there's nothing better than the good old welcoming shore.
Minimum for our voyage, and then come back and we'll talk, go to the store and get what you need. What specifically do I need at the store? Store is over here. Right? And there it is.
Whether you a peasant, an artisan, or a nobleman,
right.
anyone can find a product that suits their taste.
We'll get some food. Medicine. Rum. Wait, I have to click through, don't I? Yeah. Oops. Oh, that's way too much money. Why is the rum so expensive? Let's not buy the rum yet. We need medicine. Weapons, right? Have to buy weapons. And then we're gonna need food. Food's cheap, at least. guessing I'll need to get some rum. I'll buy just a little bit for now. So I can sell my doubloons. Actually, I shouldn't sell the doubloons. I'm supposed to keep them, so I can do that quest later on in the tutorial. For Fide.
We got into such a terrible storm the other day.
Okay. I need a proper navigator with that one. It's already helped me find my crew.
Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and cozy bed at your service.
This is where we get the navigator out of the jail, right? Can I go to the bank yet? Nope. Fuck the Luke.
Come on in, have a seat, make yourself at home. It's our responsibility to be on guard.
Which cell is he in again? The hell? I spoke with the commandant. Do I need to go speak with somebody else there? I probably should have read the dialogue there.
Come on in, have a seat, make yourself at home.
Is this where I can talk to the banker? Yeah. Okay.
Let me guess, you need a money lender.
For your precious life, of course, so think about it for agreeing. Tonight, several pirates and a prisoner will leave the pirate den and walk to Lamarne Cove. The prisoner is a Spanish officer and a great expert in fortification engineering. The Brits intend to use him for their own purposes. They will send a warship to pick up the man from the cove. The officer is my old friend. I don't want him to end up as an English captive. I can't ask the local authorities to help me. You're the only one I can trust with the job. Go to Lamarin Cove and persuade the pirates to give the prisoner to you. I doubt that they'll show much cooperation, so it's up to you. How many pirates will be in the convoy? 2 or 3, maybe 3, maybe 4. Should go to Lamarin Cove. The pirates will be there from 7 p.m. until 4 a.m. Don't miss them and don't even think about using a ship. Alright, so we gotta go to... Lamarin Cove, and then I'll just chill there till 7 p.m. Are there any plants in this zone? Probably not, because it's where the city is. At this point in the story, can I do the fort quest about the wine, or is that later on in the tutorial?
Clear the way.
Oh, that's right, I gotta kill the pirates and then fight him as well. There we go. Darn it. This quick attack's got the best of me. Oh, damn. The other guy's body go. Those pirates were loaded. Oh. stealth. You'll have to get used to being unwelcome in most Caribbean settlements. There are 2 ways to sneak into a hostile city: through the ports or the gate. Docking safely in an enemy port takes serious prep. You'll need to fly a non-hostile flag and have enough high enough stealth skill. I should have a high enough stealth skill, I hope. It's at 30 already. No. Open door, don't pull weapon. That's how I get myself killed. From pulling a weapon on accident in a governor's house. Nothing suspicious here.
Let me guess. You need a money lender.
I am a captain, though. Why doesn't he lend me the money? Alright. So we got... Still don't have enough perk points. So I should be able to pick up the navigator now. Alright, so I have his debt papers. Ah, here we go. So what does the coloring mean? Blue is an imported good, red smuggled, so wheat is an imported good. Oh, same here. So green would be exported goods then? Colonial goods are exported? Rum. Green ale. That's why food's so cheap. Bricks. Oh, really? Bricks are an export, huh? Coffee and cotton. I'll make use of that info later.
Come on in. Have a seat. Make yourself at home.
Amulet merchant speeds, new item. We're already wearing merchant beads, so that's just an extra one. Yeah, I have 2 of them. Does doubling up on an amulet help at all? So, like, could I get another 10 points in trading by having 2 merchant beads on at once? Alright. Now that we have a crew and everything, I'm gonna want to visit the shop again.
What kind of cuttlefish be these?
Walter Catcher. My apologies, correct. What do I owe this occasion? I've been sent here by Caesar Craig. You must know him. He's the owner of the tavern. As far as he knows, you are about to depart for Guadalupe. He'd like to offer you some easy money. You can't do this, you can't stack them. Okay. I figured you couldn't, but also thought it might be worth asking. That would be too overpowered, right? If you could add like 30 to 45 of a specific stat that you're low on. I'd just stack trading and then just get some really good freaking deals early on to make a bunch of money. 200 barrels, your ship's hold can easily take that. The pay is 10,000 pesos for an easy job. This is the, like, bait to bring me to the place and then they attack me.
Whether you a peasant, an artisan, or a nobleman,
right.
anyone can find a product that suits their taste.
Let's get that up to 10 days of rum. Yeah, plenty of food for now. I'll get some more weapons. I am out of money. Didn't I have more? 70 doubloons. Alright, well. Let's go have some fun. I gotta bring my officer on my ship. Said to talk to him then. Save the game. Waiting for you, go in my cabin. We don't have enough weapons on board for the crew. If we don't have enough weapons, we'll lose far more men during boarding actions. You have 40 men in the crew. Buy enough weapons for each. Buy a few extra. 50 sets should be fine. Okay, so I need more weapons than what I have. So I gotta sell some of my junk items then to get some more weapons. The shops are closed, though. You have to wait till tomorrow.
Succulent food, refreshing beverages, and cozy bed at your service.
loot? No. That's a smuggler. Pretty sure.
You
Alright.
definitely got luck on your side, sir.
Alright, we got our first treasure map. Right? Wait, what?
You definitely got luck on your side, sir.
Oh, it's 113 doubloons. That makes more sense. I was like, that's really cheap for a treasure map.
Shush. Keep it down, pal.
That's the smuggler. Alright. I gotta sell some stuff. Let's get rid of these machetes. I got 4 of them? Damn. Well, there we go. Now I can afford the weapons. There we go. It's enough for now. Alright, I'm probably gonna finish up this quest of the tutorial and then head off. Port La Francis. I bought the weapons. Why did this quest not update? Oh, because I didn't talk to my officer, did I? Cabin. There we go. I think that's it. All ailments. Nice cool jigger of rum. Sailors love that. Why is the rum gone? Can we set sail now? Raise anchor and head north towards Guadalupe. Great job. When I made it here without you. All right, let's get to work. Let's see if you're worth the money. Experience gains. Then appoint me to navigator on the crew. It only has 19 in navigation. Jeez. Not even that good of a navigator. But he'll do for now. So now I got 19 navigation. Lope, but first I should stop and collect the wine. Alright, that's what we're doing.
We're always happy to serve our customers here, especially the ones who aren't stingy with the tips.
Alright, time to try and get out of here. First sea battle is coming. Oh, I forgot how small of a ship it is that attacks us. Survive, then sink the enemy. Every ship has 3 main weapons. Yeah. Sink her with bombs or immediately board her if the wind allows. Okay. I'll just board her.
Order, take no prisoners!
Need to change position, break through enemy lines, or get around allies. Your hero automatically pushes past allies, but you must sprint or dodge to get through enemies. Sprinting in combat uses energy, so use it wisely. These men were fools to attack us. Ooh, we got Ruby. All right. Is it worth taking this ship? Probably not. Sink it. I forgot to see if there were crew I could take. I'm guessing that's who's running around on the ship right now. It's the crew. I don't know if that's just a visual update or those are actually people that I just killed. Not sure.
Loot! Loot!
All right. So, logbook update. I'm at Sprevy and set sail for Guadalupe. All right. So, I am going to leave it here for now. And next time we will set sail for Guadalupe and continue on with the tutorial missions. But been almost 3 hours here. Thank you, Michael, for coming and hanging out. Really appreciate it. especially all the advice and information you gave me while I was playing. Very helpful. So yeah, that is going to be it for this one. We will continue this next Sunday, same time, same place. That's the plan going forward for a while, is because I am loving this. Yeah, don't forget to save more frequently. Yes, you are right about that, and use quick save. I'm definitely doing better than I did the first time I played. But I'm definitely still not doing it quite as much as I should. You would think I'd be good at it, because I literally spent thousands of hours playing The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind back in the day, which was very similar. Same with like the Sea Dogs and the Pirates of the Caribbean game, but I like lost that mindset over the course of like the last 20 years. So I am working on getting better at that, so appreciate it, the reminder. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you all have enjoyed, and I will see you again next time.